What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and this is going to be quite an in-depth video regarding lightning, and lightning. I may have made that joke on the JB side already, but here we go again. I just had to make it again. You know how I am with reusing jokes again. So make sure you guys stay till the very end because I'm going to be explaining her the new lightning's STMR and also units. I'll be comparing units that have it and also units that don't have it and see what the damage is going to be looking like. So make sure you guys like the video for that. Anyways, let's get into it. So first we got Radiant Lightning here. Infinite turns, which is always amazing in most cases. Maybe not so much for her, but still a good infinite turns because you don't want to shift back to her normal form. 200% chain modifier cap, or 6 times or 600%. 150% magic true dual in her brave shift form, of course. Quad cast in her brave shift form, she can access that. She doesn't get it permanently, but she can unlock it. She has lightning bolting strike chaining, and also she has machine killers, 200% lightning resistance to herself, which is okay. I'm not sure if Azan can spread that, but if he can, that'd be pretty great. 130% lightning in peril in their brave shift limit burst, which is 27 hits, and you'll be able to find a lot more bolting strike chainers on the global side than the JP side, although the JP side is starting to make more bolting strike units. So all in all, her base form is really not that good. Even with those global buffs that she got a long time ago, it doesn't matter that much. Her BS is much better. It's just much better, and that's pretty much the only reason why you would ever bring her to a fight, is because you want to use a brave shift form. Not so much her normal form. Maybe if you find something useful there, but I don't think there really is anything that good. She's just a basic chainer in her normal form, which is not that interesting. So I'm just gonna give her a 7.5 out of 10 because both forms are not equal. That's kind of how I judge things. Infinite turns is one of the bigger things that gave her a better score, but her normal form is kind of dragging her down a little bit because it's not that interesting. Maybe you might find it interesting, but I don't. We got lightning here, the regular OG lightning, infinite turns yet again, bolting strike chainer, 35% gun in peril and her brave shift form, area of effect, physical and magical mitigations, 30% versus machines, also 100% machine killer, physical and magical for all allies, which is good, 100% AoE limit burst damage buff, which is good. Also, her brave shift limit burst has AoE lightning imbue, 25% lightning damage buff, and also 180% lightning resist chaining while chaining for all allies, which is good. So her normal form is, again, because I'm in the same situation. Her normal form is really not that good. It's serviceable, but not that good. You're not going to be bringing. And the main thing I want to tell you guys about. You're not bringing her for damage, you're bringing her as a side chainer or someone to help out in dark visions or something like that if you need thunder damage. Because otherwise, you're not going to be using her normal form at all, and you most likely will always be using her brave shift form for things. So I think she's really unique, really interesting as a thunder support. She has a lot of things going for her. So I'm also going to be giving her 7.5 out of 10, maybe 8. She's kind of reaching towards that 8 almost. Almost 8 because she has so many good things, but like if you don't need a lightning support, then she's probably not going to be on the top priority of your list because she fills a unique niche that not very many units have right now. So it's a good niche, at least it's a good niche. For anyone who's new to my reviews or new to my channel, 7 is the base score, so you might be saying 7.5 is a little low or maybe it's a little high. No, it's kind of like, it's 7.5 is a little bit above average. 7 is my average score. Anything below 7 is now you're going to start having to be a little more crucial about is this niche worth bringing. Anything below 6 is going to start incoming. I don't know. And anything below 5 is just like a joke at that point. So anything above, you know, if I give a score like 8.5 to 9, that's like chef kisses all around. And there's only been one unit that's ever gotten a 10 out of 10. That's Fiend and Daisy. So don't be expecting me giving me a lot of 10s around here, but yeah. And lastly, the unit that everybody's been wanting to know, Savior of SOS Lightning. So let's get into that, shall we? With infinite turns and whatnot. I had to change the music, I think, because I think it might have been too loud. I'm not sure on your guys' end, but yeah, I think it was a little too much. So I'm changing it to something else. Anyways, like area effect, lightning imbue, and also lightning element boost, which is good. Sword break, gauge, which I've used a lot, and also rod and brave shift form, which is awful. It was very, 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 very good, especially for one fight. 500% cap or 600% with her STMR, which we'll be getting into very shortly, guys. Demon and also spirit or fairy killers provoke support in normal form, but she's also DPS, of course. I wrote that with DPS. So she can provoke and also give herself some elemental resistance and things like that. She has 50% evasion, also a 50% chance of being targeted. She's a mage in her brave shift form, but most of you guys probably will know her for the 90% spirit break, or yeah, 90% spirit break and our brave shift form limit burst. They might say, hey, spirit break is not that good because bosses are resistant to it. Not anymore. There are a lot of bosses in the future that will want to be spirit broken, and she's the best for that. 90% is a lot. You guys have no idea what's the difference between 85% spirit break and 90%. That's like a gigantic leap in damage. You guys have no idea. Like the difference between 89%, 90%, and the difference between 79% and 80% breaks are incredibly large. So you might say, oh, it's only 1%. Okay, go check out 70% break and an 80% break and see how that works. Just go check that out. And anyways, or even a 70% break and a 75% break. It's I don't know if you're gonna find out. Like, I think there isn't there like a 72% break or something like that? There might be something like that out there. Anyways, 85% full break and a cooldown of brave shift form, which I've used a lot as well. But most of you guys are probably gonna be using that 90% spirit break, which some of you guys may be asking, is it worth for that? Yes, it is worth it for that. So no quad cast in a brave shift form, but that's not a big deal anymore because now we know what you're useful for. Sorry for that. If you're expecting her to be #1 DPS, prepare to be super let down because she is not going to be #1 DPS, and you guys need to start getting over this hurdle of if it's not the #1 DPS, then it's not good, because we're getting to the age, guys, where roll compression is key. And I'm going to say this in every single video that I can possibly say, that I've said it for the past year. Roll compression is here, guys. It's been here, but it's here even more. She can heal, she can break, she can be a damage dealer, she can be a side chain or support, and her value will be even higher if those coins ever come out on the global side that you can use to chain, because then you could use someone to bolting strike chain with. So yeah, her strength is in roll compression, not the damage. So guys, if you wanted a #1 damage dealer, you're looking at the wrong place. But if you want to be smart and you want to find one of the best roll compression units in the entire game, you found it. So I'm going to be giving her a 9.5 out of 10. Yes, she's not, like I said, she's not going to be #1 damage. She's serviceable as a bit damage dealer in her normal form. Her lone person in normal form does quite a bit of damage, and I've showed that off in the Iron Giant trial. You can check that out if you want to check that out. The new Iron Giant trial, not the old one from like 1,000 years ago. There's an extreme version of the normal Iron Giant, which I used. So if you are using her base form, you have to use ATB, and I think you have to use ATB in both forms if you want to do the 90% spirit break, if you want to get that going quickly. And unfortunately, one of her downsides is the ATB ability. You can't use it in the dual or triple casts. Or she doesn't have dual casts, I don't think, but you can't use it with her her multiple cast ability, unfortunately. So you have to basically spend a turn to use it, and then you're ready to go. So let us get into the explanation of her STMR here. Her STMR increases the chain modifier or chain cap by 100%. All units start as a 400% or 4 times cap. Some units like true dual, most true dual units will have 200% more to make them 6 times or 600% cap. This STMR will not work on units that already have 6 times cap or 600%. 600% or 6 times is the max beyond 2 units. Tifa and Dark Soul, oh 3 units actually. Dark Fina and Soul's Brave Shift, Dark Fina and Soul's Brave Shift form, Onionites, I don't remember which side it is, I think it's the Brave Shift 5, I don't remember exactly, and also Tifa. They have the 7 times cap, which is kind of like a unique circumstance that is only, like I said, only in 3 units, so it's very, very rare. And this STMR is best on units that already have the 5 times cap or 500% cap passive, which you'll see on Lightning, for example. She has 100% more chain passive, so she'll have 5 times cap passively, and then with this, she'll have 6 times cap. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys some units that have it, and then some that don't have it. So let's get into it, shall we? So we've got Luna Frey here with Lightning's STMR. This is Lightning's STMR, 100% cap increase, and she has the passive that gives her, I don't know if it's that one, it's just it's in here. It's either this one or the other one. I'm sure it's this one. So she has 5 times cap with her STMR, with Lightning's STMR. Now she has the 6 times cap, and let's see what that goes like for 6 times. Now remember guys, we're not looking for like huge numbers here. We're just looking at, okay, so it's like 379k. So let's get an average here. Let's do another. Let's get an average here of how much damage we're doing. Okay, so it's like around 380k-ish range. So that's with her STMR. Let's check out without her STMR. I've removed her STMR. Now let's go. Let's see what the damage is going to be looking like now without it. It's like 380 something. So yeah, you can see already our damage has dropped significantly. In the long term of things, when she's going to be finishing and she's going to be chaining and all that kind of stuff, we lost like what, like 500, like 50k plus damage or something like that. Now it may not seem like a lot to you guys, but over the long term of things, remember guys, this is gonna be like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turns. We're losing a lot of damage here. It's gonna be like a lot of damage over the long term. Now my numbers might not be like I'm saying 50k, it might be more than that. It might be like 500k. I'm not, it's going by so fast I can't really read it that quickly because I'm not good at numbers apparently. So let's try again. So remember guys, we're doing about 380 something, right? And now we're doing a lot less. You guys can just see it based on that. We're doing a lot less damage. So there's with Luna Frey. Let's try with Lightning herself. This is just a random generated build with her STMR equipped. And I've got Gilgamesh here as just a bolting strike chainer. So let's go. So we're just triple casting, bolting strike chaining, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy here. Gilgamesh has a lightning weapon equipped, of course. So this is with her STMR. That's a lot. That's we're doing nothing else. That's pretty decent. Remember, guys, she has her STMR equipped. So it's like 1.5 something, 1.6, 1.5. So that's how much damage we're doing with it. So keep in mind, guys, like the 1.1, 5 something is what we're going to be doing for that. So let's check out without her STMR equipped. I've removed her STMR. Let's go. Same chaining again. We're doing the same exact chaining as before. As you can see, we've dropped a bit of damage. Now you guys might be saying, hey, it's not that much. But remember guys, you're going the long term of this. The long term, you're dropping, your damage is going like this instead of going like this with her STMR. So your damage is going like this. It's just not good in comparison. Let's do it again. Just not as good damage. I think we got a good variance on that one. The variant, she has TTH, so that might have hit the variance a little bit. So sometimes you can get a little lucky. I think we got good variance on that damage, but I think overall, I think it's gonna be a little less. See, we're hitting good variances here. So with her STMR, that'd be like 1.7 probably, something like that. So that's with her STMR. And guys, make sure to remember that with her STMR, you need to make sure you have a lot of killers as well. I always say killers, killers, killers. So make sure you guys have those as well jotted down. Remember, this is not a serious build. This is just, I clicked the attack button on the automation one on that. So that's Lightning. We have one more to show off here a little bit here, guys. Let's go into that. So I've got Vivi here, and this is not a serious build whatsoever. I have this equipped, so it's not serious at all. So I have his STMR, Lightning's STMR equipped on Vivi. He also has the 5x cap. Let's see what we got. If you haven't seen my Vivi videos, go check those out. If you're just now seeing this, go check out my Vivi videos. Just saying. This video is getting a little long, so let's get into it. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here, so let's do another try. Let's do another one. This is with his STMR still. Just one more try. So 7.7, 4.7 something is our damage there, and now let's try without his STMR, or Lightning's STMR. I mean, I removed Lightning's STMR. Let's go. And yes, I buffed Vivi beforehand. Everything like that. I'm just trying to skip ahead. So yes, he has the Lightning beam and everything like that, just to show you guys that we did do all that stuff. So this is without the STMR. We're doing it again, of course. So this is a good way of doing that. Like 4.7 something. Okay, you guys can look at that. Our damage was way less. Way less. Much less than before, guys. Let's do it one more time for you guys in the audience. This is going to be the last test here. This video was really long, I apologize. Hope you guys are enjoying them. Click the like button if you're watching so far. Or watching to the end. Yeah, see, our damage is a lot less. So, as you guys can see there, some of you may not say that's a significant form of damage, but you're losing damage if you don't have it. I proved on 3 units. Our damage dropped without it on units that already have the 5x cap. Now, anyone that would like to use that on units that don't have the 5x cap already, your damage will probably be a little bit higher, but you're going to have a lot of equipment for that to work. You're going to have killers to get the 300% already. The only burst damage, because there was someone who said they want to do Rain and Fina with that. You're going to have a lot of equipment for that to work. So I'm just throwing that out there very quickly. So guys, make sure you guys click the like button. If you watch all to the very end, make sure to type in hashtag returns. Hashtag returns from Lightning Returns. Why not? So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this gigantic review extravaganza where I told you guys I would go really in depth as much as I could. Hopefully this will help. So thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow for the pulls. Peace.